Doma Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Move up to some heavyweights. Give you a reason why I roll with Joe. Former WBO heavyweight champion Joseph Parker. Right? Those who don't know, I'm the one who lost his last fight to your boy Anthony Joshua, the champ. Good fight. Some people might say it's boring, but it wasn't really. It's tactical. Both of the guys had to be tactical, respecting themselves. But I've just seen an interview of Joseph Parker with Joseph Parker, and it reminded me why I roll with some Joe. Right? They're asking him about the Anthony Joshua fight, giving him all the opportunities in the world to make excuses for the fight, and he just refuses. He said Joshua's the better one on that day. It's a close fight. We're both tactical. He would have wished to have let his hands go a little bit more. He fought a little bit too cautious. And that's it in a nutshell. There's nothing to be ashamed of. He was in there. He felt he should have left more out in the ring because he had energy after the fight. It was a learning experience. That's what happened with 26-year-old boxers or people, period. Learn from that. Didn't lose badly, barely lost. Just probably wasn't enough to win. And that's how I said it then. And ironically, when you speaking about Joseph Parker, when he fought Hughie Fury, thought Hughie Fury had a good account of himself, but he didn't do enough to win. Didn't let his hands go enough to win. Go to another fight. Gennady Golovkin versus Canelo won. I said this on many occasions. Gennady won that fight. Canelo was very defensive in that fight, but I was impressed with Canelo's defense in that fight. But he didn't do enough to win it. Canelo talking here, not to win it, but still made a good account of himself. This happens. That's what Joseph Parker happened in that fight with Andy Joshua. So you go to the drawing board and handle your business. Now Joseph Parker understands he has a hard fight with Dillian White. He calls it a 50-50 fight. His camp calls it a 50-50 fight. I think we should all do that. Being respectful to both guys. They both bring different attributes to the table. I've just seen Joseph Parker be a little bit more well-rounded, right? He's got pretty much everything to his game. I've seen him fight on the front foot and back foot. So it should be interesting. He says he's going to come in at the same weight, knowing that Dillian White going to come forward and let his hands go. Combinations, baby, when it comes to Dillian White. So Joseph Parker feels this will bring out the best in him. And it's going to have to, because you ain't going to be in no bar fight with no Dillian White. You're going to have to let them hands go. And what I like about this fight, what I said before, the winner of this is right back in the mix. You can't act like one of these guys is not good all of a sudden. Right? Dillian White's is the good, and so is Joseph Parker. They only lost once, both to Anthony Joshua, and both have reasons to believe they can beat Anthony Joshua in the next fight. Joseph Parker believes, man, but I let my hands go a little bit more, I'm beating him. And maybe if it ain't in England with that referee, I'm beating him. Right? Joseph Parker not saying that with the referee because he's making no excuses with the referee. Right? Dillian White's like, man, my arm was messed up. Everybody know my left arm was messed up. So I can beat Joseph Parker not Joseph Parker, but Anthony Joshua next time. So both of these guys are feeling froggy. Both of these guys are the type of guys who are right under the top, or in their opinions, right at the top. So this is the kind of fight where the winner will have maximum momentum, and everybody will know that he just came off a great win because the other fighter is something great or very good at least, right? So that's good to see coming up with Joseph Parker. But this video was just props to someone not making excuses, trying to improve themselves for the fights that's going to come in the future. This kind of attitude you got to have. Don't look for excuses for nobody else. Handle your business and things will come. Good lick, Joe. That's why I roll with him. Doma Sports Talk worldwide. And I'm up out of here, y'all.